Hey guys, Zako Otaku here, and I want to tell you about a place that you can get all kinds of anime, video game, and collectible goods all in one place. Now you might be thinking that I'm talking about Akihabara, which is kind of a famous city for those kind of goods. And while Akihabara is a great destination for sightseeing, the prices of a lot of the stores in Akihabara are hiked up because it is a tourist destination. So it isn't actually necessarily the best place to be getting your goods. In fact, I would probably recommend going anywhere but Akihabara for a lot of collectibles. Sometimes you might find a good deal, but generally it is a little bit on the pricey side. Where I would recommend, on the other hand, is going to Hobby Off. Now, Hobby Off is a store for collectors. It's basically like an otaku paradise. If you like video games, if you like comic books, if you like anime, if you like memorabilia from comic books or anime, if you like plastic model kits, if you like anything to do with collecting, you are going to love Hobby Off. It is the one-stop mecca for all things collectible. And you might be wondering, okay, well, where is Hobby Off? Well, that's the great thing about Hobby Off, is it's actually a chain. It's run by a company that does a whole bunch of different stores, including furniture stores and bookstores and all kinds, and their hobby store is called Hobby Off. Basically, any city in Japan is probably gonna have a couple of Hobby Offs. So if you're traveling, just check Google Maps and you're probably not far from a Hobby Off. And these can be really big in size. The one that I went to for this footage was massive. It was so big and had goods of every kind of nerdy hobby that you could possibly think of, all for really reasonable prices. And I think that's the important thing that I'd like to talk about, is the prices of these goods are quite reasonable because everything in the store is secondhand. And you might be thinking, well, if it's secondhand, maybe it's been, treated badly or the quality isn't very good. But generally, from what I've seen, the quality of these goods are really quite good. In fact, I've bought a couple of the plastic model kits like Gundam and Evangelion in one of these stores. And it's kind of strange because my expectation would be, there's missing pieces, or, it's incomplete, or it's half built. I mean, if I went to a secondhand shop in Australia and I tried to buy a board game, it would be terrible. It would be almost not worth buying. But that's not the case for Hobby Off. Everything is as new, basically. For example, I bought this, which is a fantastic little Evangelion plastic model kit. I'm gonna do an unboxing right now. Based on my previous experience, it's gonna be complete in box. So let's have a look. Whoa. Wow. The instruction manual's right at the top. That's what it's gonna look like. And everything is still sealed and in bags. And it would appear that everything is intact. It's as good as the day it came out of the factory. The only thing I will mention is that the box that it came in is slightly damaged from like wear and tear, but who really cares about the box, right? That's not what you're buying it for. And in fact, even the box isn't in bad condition. It's got a couple of scuff marks on the corner, but generally it looks pretty good, I think. Definitely not too bad for display. So if you want to buy any kind of goods to take back home and you're a collector, there's a lot of like really rare and unique stuff. For example, this Evangelion plastic model I found online, but for much more than I paid. This cost me 2,000 yen, and the cheapest I've been able to find it online is about 5 or 6. Also secondhand, also as new, because it's old stock. So I feel like I got a really good bargain with this, and in fact I've gotten a lot of really good deals in these hobby stores. A lot of the video games that I would have paid a lot of money back home for are also dirt cheap in these stores, like Super Nintendo collectibles that are going for extremely high costs back in Australia are selling for pennies in box with manual, near mint condition in these stores. This is Japan's best kept secret, and it's so awesome. And I hope that everyone watching this gets a chance to go to one of these stores because it's a nerd's paradise. So if you get the chance when you go to Japan, please check out Hobby Off, and if you enjoy it, let me know in the comments, or hit that like button or ring that bell or whatever the hell. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.